Let's see, you should check out Sir Kills-a-Lot statue. I don't actually know if he has one. There's this, but that's just a knight. There's no actual specific statue for named NPCs, unfortunately. They are pretty strong, though. Like, they're stronger than the standard Mook, for sure.
I am reborn.
It's just, well, in this case, I've lost him, but that's okay. I didn't need him that bad. Hello again. You sure seem to have cleaned up that Kills-a-Lot, fellow. I didn't give him credit, but enemies do a lot of damage here, though. Oh, it said you unlocked his statue. Oh, weird. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe it's actually something I do have access to. I just don't know. What I really want is some mana regen. Mana cap is nice, unless it could just entirely be proportional. Okay, we should make our way over to this building. Necromancer up some more. I do kind of wish that they would range out a little bit. Seeing as they don't seem to help fighting buildings, it'd be nice if my minions would actually, like, run out to attack people and stuff like that, but that's okay. But yeah, maybe name statues are in another location. That's a very valid point. It'd be great if I could just, like, summon a bunch of Kills-a-Lots. That'd be fun. Angry dudes on horses, go. Gonna send them out for a little while. Anything else for me around here? Overwhelmingly. Oh, if I send them in the direction of a building, then they'll destroy it. Okay, that's good to know. Make sure I don't leave anything behind. Give me all them goodies. Goodies, gold. But yeah, it could be a once per party thing. Could be a lot of different options. I don't know. I wish these, like, little gooner skeletons would actually follow me around as well, but doesn't actually look like they do. Oh, that's fine. What's up, Bones? Good, the stupid knight is dead, and I'll toast to that. Yay. I got an amulet I can't use. Chickens! Oh god! Chicken kicker. I need to play through the Fable game someday. I'm a big fan of this series, but I've actually only ever played Fable 1. Some paladin is keeping more of our people hostage. Find Skeletor and learn more. A nasty paladin called Benevolix is holding 2 merchants captive in a cave up ahead. You should free them and open up some new shopping options. This game is a little on the repetitive side. Let's see how it opens up once we get further into the game. Destroy them. Burn them down. Like, I like this game a lot, but I think it needs, like, a little bit more interesting level design than just kind of trees in the environment. You shall serve me well. Like, you could almost make this into a roguelike. And have it work perfectly fine. I guess let's go in here. I'm just gonna wander around. These lands shall be ours soon. Benevolix's temple. Hello. Can I have that horse, man? Be nice. I think he might be too expensive. Nope, we got him. Alright. I don't actually know if mounted guys are worth it. Like, it seems like proper unit compositions are probably, like, really smart in this game. But it seems like, honestly, they generally just die, so
Follow me.
I guess it's hard for me to tell.
The living.
It's hard for me to tell if it's worth, like, building too much of a composition, or if it's better for me to just, like, go full ham and just, like, keep replacing my dudes with new summons. Okay, there we go. He was not coming. Music's pretty good, though. But then again, from what I remember, all of 10 Tons' games have always had pretty good music. I liked it in Neon Chrome. I rather liked it in Crimson Land. I should play Crimson Land someday. That was one of those games that my friends and I would play often enough in college.
Gather here.
And then we kind of, well, then I stopped being friends with them, so that kind of offsets it. But it was one of those, like, Crimson Land, Beat Hazard, and there was like one or two other games. Well, NetHack. NetHack's an easy one. OpenTTD. What else do we play super consistently? Like, it was a bunch of computer programmers in the student organization, most of whom looked kind of heavily down on video games. You know, they play video games, but they're like, people that play video games too much are inefficient and not worth keeping around. Wait, this is from the same guys who did Neon Chrome? Would not have guessed that. Yeah, they're branching out in an interesting way. I like it, actually. I think it's pretty good. I do wish it had a little bit more of that, like... Neon Chrome was tight. And this is kind of a little off. It's not bad, but, like, it... My, like, basic gameplay is just walk around, kind of swing at things, and, like... just summon enough zombies that... you know... I'm never, like, running low. Which isn't, like, that bad of a situation. But it's, it would be nice to see a bit more depth in the actual, like, direct gameplay. Somehow. I think it would almost be nicer if... It could almost be nicer if they actually switched the necromancer around into being a little bit more of a direct hack and slash. With, like, deeper gameplay as opposed to just click on the enemy and watch them die. Ow. Benevolix, you hurt really bad. Okay, let's just grab all of these. Get them. Unfortunately, I don't have spots for Benevolix here.
Come here.
And so it's like, it's a really neat combo that, like, I actually find incredibly compelling. It's just the core gameplay loop itself is dull. It's you, the Sunwalker of Legends. You should visit my shop once I set up in the crypt. I'll gladly exchange my magnificent wares for spoils you gain on your conquest.
Stacks are forts. Total domination completed.
Thank the devils you came. Those orcs smell terrible. Okay, so inventory got full. Gonna sell all of the white items. It might be better, but it's probably not worth it. Okay, +8 command cap? No. Let's see. Extra humanoid HP? Yes. Want to hold on to that. Do I want the club that does more damage? The precise club has a higher DPS. No, reset staff and ring cooldowns when critting with melee. That sounds handy. Okay, what about the replenishing staff of Chickenify? Hmm. Not really that... It's not really what I'm going for, honestly. If it turned, like, multiple units in, maybe. I mean, I guess it's like a one-hit kill. But, like, compared to just, like, vamping things... Yeah, I think I might actually try and get one of the rings that increases my, unit's attack speed. Because that'll actually keep them alive for longer?
Gather around.
Because originally I was just like, why would I sacrifice damage for attack speed? And it's like, wait a second. No, that's important. I guess, honestly, I think I'm going to go back to this. I actually almost wish the main character didn't have much for attacks. Like, get rid of the melee combat? Maybe? Maybe, I don't know. And just make it much more about, like, proper use of abilities and stuff. And then, like, weird micromanagement of, you know, for example, the attack speed vampirism combo. It's not much, but, like, that sort of thing could be really compelling if it like made things deeper. And yeah, if you could micromanage your troops better, even to the point of like outfitting them or adding like little mutations. So instead of riding like the skeleton knight, instead of riding a horse, he's riding like some kind of horror monster. And you know, the archers would start doing like double triple shot or flaming arrows or things, you know. Small differences that can lead to different builds as opposed to just being like, you have some archers. Okay. Can I just... Yep, no. Okay, so he sells staves. I don't know if I care too much about that. What about you, Green? The one problem is we do lose 79 HP, but that's not actually so bad. Do we try it? I'll try it for now. I have bad ideas. Okay. So, get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of the replenishing amulet. I'm going to hold on to the stout skull for a bit. Just in case. Book. Enemies can't block your rays by damaging you. Mana costs reduced. Okay, well let's upgrade this guy first. Before I do any such thing. Okay, regenerate mana faster. Your mana cap is doubled, horde HP and damage is halved. Interesting, terrifying. Wizardry, regenerate mana faster. Enemies can't block your rays. Or mana cost down. It's okay. And yeah, there is a bigger room above the summoning statues. But gate is closed, so I don't know. It's probably where the named statues are, but we'll have to get there later. Okay. Mega Chicken. Well, I've already sacrificed a massive amount of damage for attack speed to see if I can get these guys to just turn into, like, vampire horrors. Because I might have been able to do so. And this could either go real well or kind of boring. A merchant called Gendry is held here in the Shining Gorges. Talk to Cage for details. Wow. They just called him Cage at this point. But yeah, we could think about the Mega Chicken Horde. They'd still die instantly, but it'd be kind of fun. Gendry is held hostage south of here. You should find him easily. Okay, let's get some more doozles. Wait for a bit. Vamp them to death. Yeah, I honestly can't tell you if it's better. It seems like they're still dying about the same speed, but maybe they aren't. Unfortunately, I think I need a lot more, mana regen before I can really make use of this. That's a pain in the butt. Oh. What is that? Oh, that's just a loose skeleton.
Charge. Come here.
Yay, free skeletons. We good? We're good. I'm glad that they give us just this, like, replacement horde just hanging out back here. It's, handy. Okay. I'm just gonna heal up here. Yeah, it actually seems like the vampirism trick works really, really well.
Gather back, my minions. The living shall know my wrath. Arise, my minions.
Okay.
Gather around, destroy them.
Go after that one. Now, do we vampirism off of... We do. It's not really worth it. It better to just set this thing on fire. Hey, level 5 reached. Okay, so what do we do? Health. Ooh, sword. Sword looks really good. So that's a buttload of health. The one thing is it doesn't come with a bunch of mana. Because justice isn't worth it. The real question is, do I want a bunch of mana, or do I want health and damage? Let's go mana. I really wish I knew if mana regen was proportional to how much mana you had. But, like, I'm not even fighting things that much. I really am just kind of here as acting support. So what does the necrostats button do? It just tells you what your overall stat points are. Helpful, but I would like to see some more direct feedback. Ring of Isolation. It's okay. Power Portal. I don't know if these are immediately useful. Okay.
Follow me. Strike them down.
I don't have that many dudes left. But we can go back to that, There we go, got it. Just barely. Alright, we get a dagger, and we get some stuff off of this. But yeah, it would be nice if it was a little bit more verbose as well. Not really that important. I just really like games that I can, like, super finely tune min-max and stuff. And this game, it kind of gets there. There could be so much more. Alright. Really? More of this? Alternatively, actually, we took out the towers, so we can just take the short way through. Right, my horde is growing. It's not big enough yet, though. It needs to be much, much bigger. Hey, that book of the horde, is tempting.
We shall burn the lands of the living.
I think it's proportional to your mana. I could be wrong. Because yeah, it'd be really cool if you could have like 100% vampirism uptime with vamp skeletons. just going. Because, yeah, if you notice, the little guys are getting, like, buttloads of HP there.
We shall burn the lands of the living.
Probably let my mana come back a little bit, but that's okay. But yeah, if I do it right, I could actually probably get to the point where most of my units are just invincible. I just need a lot more mana regen to make it work. Okay. How are we doing? The minion cap's a bit bad.
Not enough mana.
At least I can just destroy this building on my own. I do a decent chunk of damage. That's a nice feeling. Anyway, charge! Oh, well, I was about to say join us, and I'm like, wait a second, that doesn't make sense. That's what he's saying. I mean, I guess I could just parrot them, but eh. Man, I'm barely gaining EXP here. I was really hoping that I could like farm a little bit or something, but no, they pace it out so you don't get too strong, which I think is actually fair.
Join the Horde.
Okay, so what left do we have to break?
The lands of the living.
Well, healing items, a couple of other things. Okay. Because there was, like, the minefield over here. Nothing? Nothing leading up to it. Alright. Little confused boners. They don't know what to do with themselves. Wiggle back and forth until something else happens. I do hope we get some kind of, like, berserk frenzy move to go along with the vampirism. That'd be fun. Thank you. You can now browse my weapon selection in the crypts. And we get the dagger. Oh, bag is full. Okay, so what do we have? I don't care too much about Ring of Flames, I think. I don't care too much about Ring of Isolation. We could do this. My main problem is I really wish I could actually see the HP of all of my minions running around. Okay, what is this? Does have some HP vampirism. DPS is considerably better. Okay. I will admit, loot treadmills like this are kind of, I could say, like, disappointing. Oh. Melee damage spent from mana. No. No. I don't want to do that. I do wish more of the upgrades were just side grades, or like there was some kind of upgrading system. It's always a shame playing Diablo-style games where everything has like unique effect and whatnot. And you know, you find a really cool sword, and you're like, yeah, this is awesome, and you use it for like maybe about 20 minutes, and then you immediately replace it with something that just has higher numbers. I always had that problem in Borderlands, very specifically. That it was kind of disappointing playing Borderlands, because yeah, you'd find like maybe a really kick-ass weapon that you really like, but as you go through the game, the enemies' just raw statistics became too much. And it was frustrating to some degree, because I was like, I wanna... Oh, no, there's a deed there.
This
Shoot.
land shall soon be mine.
Okay, deed's still sitting on the ground. So there are secrets. Areas claimed. Okay. And Nova Drift makes most of these sorts of games feel bad in that regard. Yeah, Nova Drift and to a lesser degree Path of Exile. I gotta play Path of Exile, but people are saying that there's like tons of things that you can just do to customize. Nicely done, it's good to be back home. Here's the reward for hard work. Okay, so this guy just has kind of chumsly weapons. But they're just generic. There's nothing fancy about... Oh, that's dumb. Okay, so Book of the Horde. It doesn't look like increasing it at all changes anything. Be 10% faster would be nice. Okay, Amulet of Order. Oh, interesting. But it only works for animals. I'm probably just gonna upgrade all of these slowly. I mean, the randomly dropped loot is just about as good-ish. I don't know. I'm very tired. Probably a good time for stop-in soon, but ish. The Path of Exile has the same problem as Diablo, though. A bit boring loot. It's cool because of the customization. Nova Drift developer sort of inspired by PoE. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I brought it up. Because, like, I'm not going to say that, like...
I am restored.
That Nova Drift is the paragon of game design when it comes to, like, build variety and customization. Because it really does need substantially more. More branches, more options, stuff like that. Well, that's cool. What I need is a sword that gets me mana back. That would be absurd. A tiny little area. Okay, let's just wreck this. Why did the camera change? Bears? Why is it having me look at all the bears? Unless it wants me to have all those bears. Did something just explode skulls? I'm confused. We just got a random bear skull. Humans have little regard for the life of other animals. Obviously, human life is just as worthless. Righto. I'm confused as to the exact order of events here. Damn it. My money. Just exploded out of that. Well, the bears are still here. Hello, bears. We'll just resurrect this hunter. Ow. Okay, those are some chunky bears. I do wish I could actually see... Oh, I guess you can kind of see it's the green aura coming off of my skelemen. Get them bears. Actually, bears might be a really good candidate for vampirism, because they can actually live long enough.
Rise and obey.
But now, what are the other games that have really good run variety? I mean, the easy and obvious option is Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac always had really satisfying run variety. They got a little boring here and there. Especially after, like, a couple hundred hours. But, like, for the most part, Binding of Isaac always felt, you know, maybe not fresh, but, like, you could change enough about whatever run you're doing to make it feel not boring. If you knew what you were doing, kinda. I don't know. Hard to describe. It does make me excited for more roguelikes from the genre, because, like... With enough time? What's this? Bear skull. Huge skull of bear. Alright, so nothing fancy. Oh, and we should go drop some of these things off. Reduce mana cost, but reduce damage. Extra mana from raised corpses. Yeah, that's actually really good. I'm gonna get rid of the humanoid hit points. That's only a couple of hits from vamp enemies. Torchlight 2 sort of has it. Grim Dawn sort of has quite a bit of variety. I liked Grim Dawn. The build variety wasn't that amazing, but it was tight.
Follow me.
And tightness is kind of important in these games. You know, normally when you're playing in a Torchlight game, none of your abilities really feel like they have a whole lot of impact. But I felt like with Grim Dawn, at least on like kind of the mid-tier difficulties, it never felt not out of place. But I felt like playing it, yeah, if I hit an enemy with a big grenade, they felt it.
One step at a time.
Oh, that's a nice skull you got there. Let me do some incantations and make it more useful. Got HP. Bear skull. Attack speed of animals. Unit damage plus 9%. Okay. I have an idea. We're just gonna go all bear.
Rise and obey.
Bears are meat sponges. They take the hits pretty well, but that's about it. But that's the thing. Taking the hits is perfect, because if they can survive hits with the madcap life drain I've got, that means they'll never die.